and welcome to our channel, Our Mom's Garden. In today's video, we're going to show the plants we got from our plant haul. One of three plant hauls we got. This one is from Lowe's, and we're going to show some of the plants we picked up at Lowe's. These plants were marked down, and we're going to show you some of them here and before we begin potting these up. These plants will be, before they get placed in the ground, are going to be placed in larger pots. Okay, I want to snatch some pots. These are some of the pots that we typically use. This size here, I think this is called a 2-inch. This is something that's a modified type of a 2-inch. It's a larger pot. We also use this, which I use called 4-inch, or even sometimes this size pot. So we and then sometimes I even put them in tray gallon pot. So we're going to just show you some of these plants we have here. This was one of the plants. Portuasa. I don't know. I don't know how to say these names. A lot of these names I do not know how to say them. I potted some of those up in these. Normally these would probably go in this size pot, but I didn't have any with me at the time. These are some coleus. They were in pots about this size, and I put them in this size pot. I'm going to zoom them in here. Okay, this is the tray. We get this, you can pick up these trays usually from a lot of garden centers for free. If you'll see them lying around, if they tell you no, I'll go someplace else. But usually you can get these for free. Most of these plants are marked down by half price, like this right here was $3.99, $3.98, and you see it was kind of looking a little worse than this when I first picked it up. They sort of spruced themselves up a little bit, so I'll probably prune all these and repot them into a pot like this, and it'll be there for a while, and then I'll plant it where I decide to put it at. These have flowered already. They'll probably flower again. These pentas, you see, so I'll cut the flower heads off. They'll hit them. Another coleus. This was probably about $4 maybe. From Lowe's. We have some lantanas. These were, I think, also maybe $2. This here, I thought it was a potato vine, so I picked it up, and there's a potato vine, sweet potato vine. Okay, so something was eating on it, so we'll spray it with probably some neem oil and Castile soap, and that should pretty much take care of that problem. Let me make some space for myself here. We've getting a lot of rain recently, and that's been sort of helping me out, and that I didn't really have to spend a lot of time watering plants. All right, here. This is a heather. See, this is one of my favorite annuals to grow. I oftentimes overwinter these. I had one that lasted about 3 years. I would take it inside, it'll go like semi-dormant, and then I would, in the early spring, I would just start watering it, and then I would put it out. It was huge. It was huge. Uh, okay. Some Vincas, another annual that I put everywhere, so I'll spread these around. And I think these were $2. This is a Gerber daisy. This, I think this was $4 maybe. I'm not sure, but you see that it's about ready to flower. So I'm gonna pot this up. This will probably go inside either a. This may actually just go into a regular deck box. I put a lot of Gerber daisies on the deck box. They're my wife's favorite flowers, so they'll go on the deck. Along with this coleus probably go somewhere in the yard. I'll probably plant this in a, depending on the roots. Let's see here. Yeah, they got a good root system. I'm gonna put it in a larger pot until I'm ready to, until I decide where I'm going to plant this at. Okay. This is phlox. I think these were $2